very strong mentally, and you see he actually had the better line than Veda through.
It's getting a bit... big move there for third place. Beñat Fernandez up the inside.
Wasn't it? Absolutely superb.
Pirelli's absolutely in the groove. This is like what we saw.
There, he got the drive out of it. Veda caught him going into the corner, but Brian
of Pugliese there moves him wide. But as I was saying, you know, Pirelli's not right from one of his 2 wins back last year. No, it was actually Pirelli.
They flicked it right and then left better to get the drive out.
Do you want to let get away?
No, he isn't. I think Brian Ariati has seen that turn. He knows it.
You set the fastest lap. That graphic on your screen is wrong.
Okay, right. So, Brian
on that penalty as well for Mon and Yane due to exceeding track limits. He's down in 20th at the moment.
He was around to watch Marco Pirelli be so superb at Assen. Ariati has the advantage. He's now got Marco Pirelli locked onto the rear. Pirelli over
fighting with Plonk, who also had a long lap penalty. Agostinelli is just ahead of them. He's done,
and that's why I think he moved up into 5th place and is now up into 4th place. He doesn't want to see Marco Pirelli disappear. That KTM.
Tinez has gone down unfortunately at turn 2. That's a shame. I think the same happened his long lap penalty as well.
Oh, and Brian getting it a bit sideways on the brakes going in there, just as you said, Matt.
Well then, up the hill we come once again. But yesterday, didn't it? Tinez went wide yesterday, so he finished 4th.
But he managed to hang on to it.
Who's that? That's Agostinelli, just gone down, having just completed his long. And then it's going to be left and flick it right down the waterfall. How fast can you go through here? Well, look at that. Look at the 14th, a couple of points. But fastest lap of the race earlier in the gravel this time around, unfortunately, for the lap penalty. That's a big shame for the Vietnamese rider.
Yeah.
Gap forming. I mean, Pirelli's not hanging around. I'll be very interested to see the lap times this time around. Venezuelan.
He's rejoined the race, so maybe he'll pick up a place again. Air is the fifth. Presumably ruined his concentration, having to do the long lap penalty, and caught himself. Now let's see Uriato be late on the brakes here. Close up on that leading trio. 54 of Ega Pratama. Fell off the out. Anyway, back with the leaders then. Brian Uriarte still with the advantage over Pratama and Hakim Danish. So he comes out of the corner. The leading trio still have the advantage. Marco Pirelli over, but it's not Greece today. But now is wanting to deal with the number 13. And they got a very, very slight advantage over the 17 of Yaroslav Kapushin in there, so that doesn't matter. Marco Pirelli has the advantage. Keandro Fadiva, the man who Hakim Danish, he's a couple of places ahead of him at the moment, and that would give him second place in the cup. But it's Brian Uriarte.
Kurdistani rider, just what a tick up in form he's had since that pole in
finished second, who did all the leading yesterday, is in second place.
These three
Abs Cup champion leading with Marco Pirelli right on his tail.
That front row starting podium back in Germany, really absolutely drilling it now, Peter. They are over a tenth of a second quicker, maybe even 2/10, or still all to play for, as we know, in Rookies Cup in this final race of the year. Mitani, really impressive. One of the youngest riders on the Rookies Cup grid, isn't he? As Hakim Danish went 3 ahead of everybody else that last lap around, and that is making the difference. We're on board with every in Pratama, absolutely brilliant, as close as you like. They are very wide there. That could have been a long lap penalty for Danish. He was certainly Riarte leading what's now really the chasers. We're looking at Sen Mitani, the Japanese rider, just behind us. Inspired are not shy one bit, are those boys?
No, that's right. I mean, Zen is really good at wedging himself
right on the edge of the white. Did he actually go onto the green? That is the question. By Kevin Schwantz, that's why he runs the number 34. But look out front, Ramadipa now into the lead.
Gap, isn't he? He just will sort of put his elbows in and squeeze through. And he's still there in third place, and Christian Daniel Jr. up into fifth again.
Ahead of Pirelli and Beñat Fernandez.
But Brian Uriarte is not letting them go. Look, he's there in fourth place. He's got
a character. What a character. Absolutely love it. Gonzalez moves to the inside, up the inside.
I think there was something way off in the green there. Christian Daniel Jr., he'd lost a few places, perhaps. Goes into them, and he's going to lock on to the rear of the number 7, Beñat Fernandez, in third, as they go go down the hill.
Ida Morelli there, the 95, looks for a little bit of space to get first as well, but gets the door slammed shut.
When that messy lap a couple of turns ago,
Ramadipa's lead was short-lived, but Morelli took him straight back. He's saying, no, I need to lead this by Uriarte. Oh, just sensational. And there we go, Gonzalez was the fastest.
But he's back in the hunt now, up into 6th place ahead of Morelli and Gonzalez.
Race, I've got the pace, I don't want to get overtaken in towards turn 1. You're following me, but Morelli's smart. He knows rider of the race last time around.
Superb stuff. And in something to...
Oh, delicious down! Really, really impressive all this. I mean, what a change we've had in knows he just needs to get out front and absolutely go for it. None of this tap in the rear seat unit rubbish.
That's right. Taking second
Where
in the
was
cup.
this? Oh, down at turn 1. Oh, hack him. You break this race so far, Peter. Proper race of 2 halves. As we see, a few riders have gone down there.
Moyne, KJ, but he only qualified 15th. He was on the 5th row of the grid. So, you know, if his pace is quicker or...
Oh, what a shame. That's not how you want to sign off from rookies. Do it then. Mondignani. Oh, he was trying to go into the long lap, I think. Yeah.
Than he was running in qualifying. Maybe the bike isn't really set up to do this, but he's a bright white. No, Marco Morelli has the lead now. Marco Morelli takes the lead for the first time in this race. He
was trying to go into the long lap and just had nowhere to go. Tassini just
early rider, and he'll make the best of the situation, certainly. There's the 51 of Friday Uriarte. He'll be late on the break, got his head down, and Danish rejoins the race, but he's obviously going to be out of the points. But
right in front of him. Unfortunate incident there.
At the bottom there, he goes from 4th to 3rd.
Perfect line choice from the 95. And
Ega Pratama just has to sort of finish really to pick up a couple of points to go back in front of Hakim Danish.
So back at the front then, Peter. Veda from Uriarte. Danish can't push in early there, guarding his line well and truly, not sacrificing his run through the penultimate turn into this final corner.
In the battle for 2nd place in the cup.
That is such a crying shame, isn't it? Goodness me, well. We took Benyat Fernandez, Daniel, Morelli and Gonzalez. The front 7 on they come. Going to get a big drive up the hill. Mitani goes neck and neck with Ramadipa there. They got their attention back then, so it could well be Uriarte and Veda, your top 2. But 8 riders now starting to pull away a bit. Ramadipa in 9th. Carter Thompson had nearly come to blows out of the final corner. 4 laps to go, Peter. This is where it really changes. Who will win the final race of the year? Morelli leads from Gonzalez, who rushed
long lap penalty.
Yeah, there we go. Long lap penalty for Danish. He did go on the green, so that